Hey friends, it's Sarah from She's Crafting, She Knows It, and today we're going to be making a super cute little pony bead fish keychain. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll be using some pony beads. I have a little colored key ring and some pony bead lacing, and then I'll just be taping this onto the table. So there's not too many supplies that we need today. Like always, I will link all the supplies I'm using in the description below this video. I'll also make sure I type up this pattern and have it in the description below as well. That way, if you want to look at the pattern, instead of having to watch the video again, you can just look at the pattern and, watch TV while you're making it or something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape my little key ring onto the table. I'm using my favorite gaff tape. It's really sturdy. It does not leave residue, and so I like using it for stuff like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just tape kind of the side, the center, the other side, just like that. Okay, so for my pony bead lacing, I've cut it to 5 feet. So you'll need 5 feet to do this little fish. You're gonna start by finding the 2 ends. So let me get the 2 ends together. And you wanna make sure they're at the same length, just like this. And now go ahead and find the other end. It's gonna kind of have a loop, and you want it to be the exact center. And with this little loop, we're gonna stick it down through the top of the key ring, just like that. Make sure it's still taped down. And then you're gonna pull the other ends through. So kind of like how you would do a luggage tag, and just get the top of it like that. Okay, so as far as the colors go, we're gonna be using colors A, B, and C. I have the black little iridescent one for the eye. And so I didn't really mark that as a color. You only need one. I didn't use the plain black. Like I said, it's kind of shimmery. So you need one black bead, or if you want to use a different color or a glittery one, you can. But for the main part of the fish, it's 3 colors. Color A is going to be the bulk of the fish. It's kind of the belly of him. Color B will be the top kind of stripe, which is the second dominant color. And then C is a thin stripe that kind of goes in the middle. So that way you can kind of pick your colors. So I'm actually going to do, for color A, I'm gonna do this very light kind of cream. For color B, I'm gonna be doing this bright pink. And then for C, the stripe in the middle, I'm gonna be doing this orange. Just like that. So I'm gonna kind of set them up there. That way when I'm reading the pattern I have on my computer right next to me, I know A, B, and C, and I don't get confused about anything. Okay, so now for row 1, we're gonna take the string on the left side, and I'm gonna hold it in my left hand. We're gonna do 2 color A. So we're gonna slide 2 of this light yellow off-white onto the left side of the string over here, and 1 color B, which is my hot pink. So now I have 3 beads on the string on the left. I kind of try to hold them all straight like this. And now we're gonna take this string on the right. I like to grab it with my right hand, and we're gonna thread it through going towards the left. And so you kind of gotta hold them straight and kind of finagle it to get it through there. Sometimes it takes a little bit of kind of pushing from both directions to get everything through. It's a lot easier to do it with this kind of pony bead lacing versus like the satin cord or something. So once you kind of got it poking through, you want it poking through on both sides. So let me show you. I'm gonna pull it just a tiny bit to show you. So now we have the string from the left side is going through the pony beads and poking out the right. The string on the right side is going through the pony beads, poking out on the left, and you're just gonna pull it. And pull it all the way up to the top, real taut, just like that. And that's row 1. Now row 2, I'm just following my little pattern. I have it pulled up on my computer. So row 2 is 2 color A and 2 of the B. So we're doing 2 of the cream color, 2 hot pink, just like that. Kind of try to hold them straight if you can. Get the string on the right, and we're gonna go through them to the left. And we're kind of just doing the same thing the whole time, just following the pattern. So it's nothing too crazy. Once you have little ends out, you're gonna pull both ends. Real taut, that's row 2. Now row 3, we're gonna do 2 of the color A. This is the row where his cute little eye goes. So 2 of the color A, 1 black, or if you want to do a different color for the eye. And then I have 2 color B, which is my hot pink, like that. So now I have 5 little beads, and we're gonna take the string from the right and push it through. Sometimes with a longer row, it almost feels easier to kind of do a few at a time. Like right now there's 3 that are all the way on there, and then kind of sliding the other 2. It's up to you how you do it. But it's not complicated. Definitely it could be a kid-friendly craft too. Okay, take the ends and pull it. It's so cute once you add his little eye in. Okay, so now we're on row 4. We're gonna do 3 color A, 1 color C, so my C is this orange, and 2 B's. Oh! Okay, so now we have 6 beads on there, so honestly it's probably going to be easier to kind of do 3 beads at a time. So I kind of push it through, and then you can kind of pull some extra, and then it's kind of easier to just kind of push with your left hand and push the beads on. And then tighten it up. Okay, that's row 4. Row 5. Row 5 has 7 beads. It's 4 color A. One color C, which is my orange, and 2 of the B's. Okay, we're gonna go back through. Just sliding them all on there. Like I said, I typically like to get at least 3 through, and then you can kind of pull the ends, and then it's kind of easy to shove these on there. Now this specific row we're going to be repeating several times with the 7 beads. So that's row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So row 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all identical. So we're doing that same thing 3 more times. So there's gonna be 4 identical ones. Okay, so we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on row 9. Row 9 is 3 color A. One C and 2 B. Okay, tighten it up. Okay, row 10 is 2 color A. One color C and 2 B. We're getting so close to being done. Okay. Row 11 is 2 color A. One color B. And one color C and 1 color B. Kind of set it backwards. Tighten it up. If you ever lose your track, you can just stop and recount. We're on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now row 12. 12 is 1 color A, 1 color C, and 1 color B. Okay, that's row 12. Row 13 is 1 color A, 1 color C. So just 2 little beads. Okay, row 14 is 1 A, 1 C, and 1 A. So now we're just making his little tail. Okay, row 15. It's 2 color A's. 1 C and 1 A. Almost done. Okay. I'm gonna do 1 more row. The last row is 3 A's. 1, 2, 3. 1 C. And then 1 A. Okay, tighten it. Now if you want, you can go 1 more bigger and do 6 for the last little. I do have extra, so it's up to you. If you have extra and you want to do 1 more row, you can add 1 more row. We can kind of do it and see how it looks. We might not really want to keep it, but I was gonna stop it right there. That's where my pattern ends. But all we need to do now is kind of tie off a knot, and so we do have room to do 1 more, so let's just see what it looks like. I wouldn't really go past this. If I did this, I would kind of let this be the last one, but it's up to you. Let's just see. Oh, it's flying around. Let's just see what it looks like, if we even like it. So all I would do is add 1 more extra white in the beginning. So 4 A, then 1 C, and then another A. So that looks pretty cute, actually. So it's up to you. If you want him to be long and skinny, this gives him kind of a bigger tail. I don't know, it's up to you. He's cute with a short little smaller tail, but he's also kind of cute with a bigger tail. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just add it because I have the extra string. So it's up to you. You can I'll put on the pattern an optional, that'd be row 17. So an optional row 17 if you want to, depending on how much lace you have left, and if you want him longer and skinny looking versus having a bigger tail. I feel like without the last row 17, he kind of has a sardine, skinny little fish shape, which is kind of cute. So it just depends what look you're going for, I guess. I kind of got this one got a little bit jumbled up here. Okay, let's tighten this up. That looks pretty cute. So I think we'll keep it like that. Okay, so now that we're done, we have the extra strings coming out the sides. We need to tie knots on the ends. If you're a kiddo and this feels hard to kind of tie the knots on the ends, you can definitely take it like this and just kind of tie it at the bottom down here and tie a knot, and there'll be a little bit of a clear knot at the end. If you want to finish it and make it look a little bit cleaner and more professional, you kind of want to turn it on its side and loop it through this row above, kind of like this, and tie a knot that way. So you want to keep everything pulled real taut, but you kind of want to loop it around and attach the knot to that top row, if that makes sense, and do an actual tight knot. Okay, so I'm going to take this other one. And that's why it's kind of nice to have a little bit of extra lacing left over to do all the knotting. Okay, so I'm going to pull it as I'm going. So however you knot it is kind of up to you. You just want to do it in a way that's really definitely tying it off tight so that nothing comes undone. And so I'm pulling these. If you want to double knot it, you can. I can tell that my knot is good enough, holding everything real tight. So let me take my scissors and we're just going to trim it right there. Just like that. And now I'll remove our tape. I'll put my little marker beads back. And here is our cute little fish keychain. He's so cute. Like I said, I will link all the supplies that I used in the description below this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more videos. Bye!
She's crafty and she knows it. She's crafty and she knows it. She's crafty and she knows. She's crafty and she knows it.